Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It is Tuesday, May 30th, 2023. I guess we got another day in May. So tomorrow's the 31st. I ruined that tube there, but we'll just let that dry and, form a nice protective barrier there of after oh, look at that. Anyway, so part two of working on this soft focus abstract landscape. Yesterday, I worked on this, and I love the sky. Love that sky. Love that soft focus, and it descends into that sort of. It's like um, a distant landscape, right? Abstract landscape, and I couldn't figure out what to do with the foreground. And I thought, just shoving a whole bunch of this paint on here would be a fantastic idea, which, as it turns out, is a fantastic idea. So what I want to do is I want to build on this. Obviously, this is not going to fit the bill here. It does have some ridges. Ruffles have ridges. So I got to figure out what I'm going to put here over the acrylic paint. So this is all acrylic ink up here. Acrylic paint. I think this is mostly. Well, I might have put a little bit of anyway. Let's put some paint down here. And let's see what I can turn this into, right? Get a little bit of this going on. We could darken up that green a little bit. I was thinking of, well, no, not burnt umber. Orange. What happens if you put ink over the top of it? I've done this before. I have put ink over the top of acrylic paint. Magic happens. Magic happens. Magic happens, guys. Just wait long enough. Everything, I'm not going to say everything works out, but everything is different, right? There are always other possibilities. You just have to just keep at it. Sometimes I make a painting and it turns out to be really good. Other times I make a painting and, And the fact that I do this on camera, live, it's just, I think a lot of artists would just don't know. They're just like, no, not doing that. Who wants to watch me paint, right? Well, one less person here. That's all right. I'm not painting your kind of painting. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Look at this. I really kind of like this. How it's not going to be smoothed out because there's too much texture, but I love the way that this acrylic ink does its thing over the paint. So you get this nice. I got to do more of this, Maybe I should do, not tonight because I only got so much time. I'm fried, man. I'm fried. Doing a lot of training, and I was thinking what I might do. I want something a little bit different here. Now this goes on orange. And then it pretends to be yellow. Let's take a look here. It doesn't pretend to be yellow. It's a solvent. Oh my God, look at this. Just completely remove that. Well, that's amazing. That's not what I wanted. Oh my God, what in the world? That's incredible. That acted I mean, I know these inks kind of act like solvents. If the inks aren't completely dry, you pick them up, and I don't like the way that looks. Not a fan of that. Was I burnt umber, or was I sepia on that one? Let's bring the sepia back here. Fascinating. When I'm back in Rothko effect mode, I'll try to remember that one. That's pretty cool. I like removing paint and making new scenes out of them, but not here. I was trying to get something going with this. Man. Tuesday. Rough out there, Thunderstorms. I was able to make it to the pool after work, but not long. The stuff was rolling in. Look at that. Oh, wow, that's kind of interesting. All right, let's try to get a drying layer on here. Then I went up to the grocery store, and man, there's lightning everywhere. I thought, when's this stuff going to roll out of here? It just didn't roll out. It just kept hanging out over the last 4 or 5 hours here. It's been kind of hanging out in the area. I kind of like this here. I kind of like what this has turned into. I wanted kind of a spring. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so this isn't necessarily going to be smooth because I have that texture there, but look at that. I kind of reduce and pull out those ridges. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I like that. It's almost like a wood effect, right? Let's do a little bit more here. Let's just kind of. That might be it. Let's take a look here. Dry. Need like the heat gun. Oh, that is it, man. That is it. Hold on here. Let's bring that down a little bit. Get a good look here. I'm completely happy with this. Make sure that looks good there on the camera. Because yeah, I just love that. Okay, so the sky is going to be that soft focus, and then you get the trouble here on the horizon, and then you get this dirt here. Look, it's kind of wind blown, or maybe there's something grown out there. That looks great. Wow. I don't think I've done exactly like that before. That's a new technique there. So yeah, what I did was just laid it on thick with the acrylic paint here on the bottom part, and then you go through a bunch of layering and removing and layering and removing to get those little peaks out at the top part of the. I put all that stuff. That's kind of interesting, I think I'm going to try to play off that a little bit more in the. Maybe we'll move away from soft focus, right? I don't know, and get into that sort of textured landscape. I mean, I try not to get stuck anywhere. I'm always moving around. I move like the wind, right? That looks great. Totally happy with that. I'll let it dry. Let it dry overnight, and that's pretty cool. All right, so got this one done in under 10 minutes. Although it was a two-parter, but that's all right, man. When it happens, when it's done, it is done, and I'm not going to press my luck with something else. Not tonight. It's a rough day. I'll talk to you later, everybody. Mark Rushton, MarkRushtonGallery.com. I'm out.